Right now we are at iCAST on the water and we're gonna be testing out the latest kayaks. Come with me and let's jump right in. So right now we are in the aisle booth at iCAST 2024. I'm here with Jimmy and we're gonna do a walkthrough of their products here in the booth and specifically this Flywater.
So we're here at iCAST 2024. Super excited to launch this new product. This is the Flywater. This is Isle's first boat kayak hybrid. So we do a lot of paddleboard kayak hybrids. This is an actual skiff kayak hybrid. So you can use it as a kayak under paddle power, as well as with up to a 5 horsepower motor, either for full propulsion or for just e-assist if you want to assist your paddling. What makes the Flywater super unique has to do with its design as well as the materials that we use. So the design, it is a catamaran. The floor is elevated 6 inches off the water. That means you're running only on your 12-inch pontoons, and the boat is incredibly efficient on the water, whether you're paddling it or whether you're under e-propulsion. So your battery is gonna last longer and you're gonna be able to paddle much faster and more efficiently. So the other thing about this that's unique is it has our ILink connection system, allowing you to arrange any type of seating you want. We offer this with multiple seating options. There is our inflatable seat that is incredibly comfortable. In this version here, we have the 2 seats stacked on top of each other because you get 2 together with the boat, so it can be a tandem kayak. In this case, we stacked them both to get an 8-inch elevated position, which a lot of people really prefer. And then we have a really cool aluminum console seat, which is a lean post and a seat that is a full normal height seat, and that is terrific for if you want something that's more of a console, like to turn this into a real little skiff. When it comes to the materials in this boat, we have something that is completely unique, and it's called Infinity Fiber. Infinity Fiber is a patented material. It is a high-performance composite inflatable construction, and the best way to show you is really with these props that I have here. So 2 versions here. I have with Infinity Fiber and without Infinity Fiber. So if I take a pontoon, so if you think of our pontoons here, we have the Infinity Fiber on the bottom of the pontoons. That Infinity Fiber makes it incredibly rigid and incredibly durable. So with a normal pontoon, I could just bend that right in half, and with the Infinity Fiber, I'm putting all my weight on that, I can't bend it. This is drop stitch, so our floor is drop stitch. We have a transom on this boat that is Infinity Fiber, and that makes the transom incredibly durable. So without Infinity Fiber, this is 15 PSI, and that just bends right in half, even for me, pretty small guy. But with the Infinity Fiber, it is rock solid. So this is a material that no one else has on the market. The only other people using it are NASA and the Navy for classified projects, but for us, for commercial use, we're lucky enough to have this material and use it. The only products we have it in, this is the first boat. We also have it in some of our paddleboards, our Pro Series paddleboards.
I think we're gonna get out on it. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what this thing does. So you guys definitely know the Bixpy K1 motor. I have mentioned that one several times. I've talked about that in videos, but let's see what it does on an inflatable, like little rib boat. So this is Bixpy's larger battery, as you can see here. I think, I don't know, it's like their Pro Angler battery or something. So now we're motoring, we're underway here. Let's check it out. I will say the seat is more comfortable than I thought. It's an inflatable seat with like kind of a universal kayak backing, but I didn't think it was gonna be as comfortable as what it feels. And then it has kind of this footrest thing that is right here. You can kind of see the footrest. It actually works. It's kind of comfortable. I got the remote just actually strapped onto my steering pole. We're gonna throttle up and go as fast as we can with it. The steering is so smooth, and you can see there behind me how the push-pull works. Very simple steering design. No lines to have to run through your kayak or through your boat. It's just a simple push-pull steering. I like it. Keep it simple, stupid. It's not gonna break on you because it's just a pole. So we're actually moving this 12'6", very stable, large watercraft. It's inflatable, so we know it's lightweight. but we're moving at a pretty good speed here. And there's plenty of room in the front for like a dog or for, you know, my kid to join me. You know, we got plenty of room in the back there. And if water comes over the bow, it can just run right out the back. You see there? So that's pretty cool design. In terms of stability, we'll stop. So I hit stop here on the remote. We're gonna stand up and see what the stability factors are here. And just as I suspected, it is very stable because it is basically a rib boat, and rib boats are stable. I mean, they're used in rescue operations. In terms of fishability, you know, that's a whole nother thing. In terms of fishability, you have spots here for a Scotty 241 mount. Right there you can see they have a mount right here. You can maybe put a graph there for like a fish finder. So you got options on this setup. In fact, inflatables are becoming one of my new favorite watercraft. You'll actually see some other inflatables on my channel. I just caught a shark on an inflatable kayak. I ended up fighting it for about 2 hours. It was pretty large. So yeah, they're getting better and better every year, the inflatables are. And the quality on this one looks to be pretty good. I do need to find out if this is adhesive seams or if it is hot air welded seams. If it's heat welded seams, you have a much more durable watercraft. If it is adhesive seams, you need to just make sure that you don't leave it inflated out in the heat off the water. So like you don't want to set it on the beach for a long period of time fully inflated because adhesive seams can blow out. Hot air welded seams are much more durable in hot climates. There we got Chad Hoover. Right there, Chad Hoover and Aliex. There's another look at the push-pull steering. So this is just as much a video on Bixpy as it is on a new watercraft. I don't really know which one you guys are gonna like more, if you'll like the Bixpy or if you'll like the watercraft. But I just want to share it with you because that's what I do. I share stuff with you. The company's not paying me. I'm just coming here. I'm paying for my own hotel. I have a lot of expenses. I'm just out here having fun and making videos. So we got a kill switch on. There is a magnetic kill switch for the Bixpy. Right there is the magnetic kill switch. You can see the battery life there. We got 4 bars. Kill switch off, kill switch on. It's just magnetic. They attach this via a power pole mount. I'll have all this linked in the description below so that you guys can find out a little bit more about Bixpy and their various mounts. But basically it is one motor. The motor is the size of like a Coke can. It is that small and it has just a ton of thrust. It's pretty darn cool. And it's the most versatile motor by far out on the market.
So on this Isle Flywater 12.6, we put a lot of thought into the design, the features, including safety. So one of those includes the fact that this is a 5-chamber inflatable. So there are baffles separating the 2 pontoons, and that baffle has a conical shape. If one of those pontoons is to deflate or depressurize, you are going to see that cone shoot into that depressurized chamber and fill it so that you don't lose buoyancy. So that's one way we are able to build safety into this 5-chamber inflatable. So when we build these pontoons, they are all welded. So those are all welded seams that we use, which is the better way to build them versus glues. Yeah, you're getting a mechanical bond of the material instead of an adhesive bond. So that gives you a ton of additional, I guess, safety, if you will, especially like you said, in a hot climate where, you know, adhesives like to come apart in hot weather, humid weather. So yeah, that's another key safety feature of the Flywater. Isle's been around 20 years. We're a San Diego-based brand. We were born in the water, surfing, paddleboarding, kayaking, just spending time out on the water. And we are so excited to have this new Flywater to introduce Isle to the fishing market.
On top of the morning, on top of the wave, on top of the team, on top of the days, on top of my purpose. I create. Y'all wanna copy, but we're not the same.